trapped in a scary, dilapidated building filled with fucked up monsters out for your limbs is the only sentence I could create to describe what OG Zombies truly was. And I won't exaggerate.
The first 3 renditions of Call of Duty Zombies were the scariest in the series, and it's not because the new ones are made for your scrub little brother who can't make it past round 3 without mods. It's because they truly were terrifying. And this ain't no joke. We're going into the biggest reason the original COD Zombies games were truly the greatest Treyarch had to offer, and how far it truly has fallen. Realistically speaking, a lot of the greatness that came from the original 3 Zombies games, that being World at War, Black Ops 1 and 2, is the fear that you felt from playing some of the maps. A lot of these places look like actual places that you could truly find yourself trapped in. But I mean, even a map like Buried from Black Ops 2 still feels like such a realistic place to find yourself. And I know it might seem a little ridiculous to talk about Call of Duty Zombies being realistic, quote-unquote, considering the storyline, but that was a big part of why COD Zombies was as great as it was. It was the main reason why the older games were much better at immersing you into the actual world, and Verrückt is a great example of this, being a map with 4 US Marine characters trying to survive. And I don't really think most people really thought about this, but imagine playing as one of those Marine characters, and just thinking about the fact that this guy probably just got deployed out to Germany to fight the war, but now, he's fighting for his life. Now, these aspects of the game are not just seen in the back lore in the Zombies wiki. This is also something that you can truly witness in the game. You go round by round, and as the rounds progress, more zombies show up, and technically, you can play forever. This really gives you the room to have the willingness to survive, which can be further emphasized in the song 115 by Elena Steigman, which is a big part of the Call of Duty Zombies soundtrack. In a sense, OG COD Zombies tends to represent the inner desire for a gamer to conquer their fears, with every map seeming to involve some level of anxiety. It's hard to not feel in some way scared of one thing or another, considering the game is designed to push your nerves, with each map created with some level of disaster in mind and the fleeting thought that you may just get cornered at some point. This is in stark contrast with the Destiny-style gameplay in MW3 Zombies, where the ray gun is the only thing you can still recognize as a zombie staple in-game. That, combined with the fact that being the game is open world, you are less closed in and therefore have less of a will to survive. Also, the lack of rounds and the game starting you out with a primary weapon at the very start of the... Okay, I'm sorry, I really need to fucking cut in here for a second. Dude, what the fuck is this? Like, bro, this is probably a game I would have enjoyed like 10 years ago when I was like 10 years old trying to play Kino der Toten and make it past round 4 because I fucking sucked. And before anybody asked, yes, I did rip this gameplay from YouTube, because seeing a $70 game with mostly negative reviews on Steam is like seeing a job listing that's $15 an hour but it requires a master's degree. Like, look at this dude, this guy spent 10 seconds looking at his map, somehow he managed to get fucking cornered, I don't know how. This dude then used the next 6 seconds to actually get his bearings together until he finally came across 2 more zombies. Also, remember when Hellhounds were scary? And like, look, if you like this new zombies mode, like, dude, power to you. I'm not here to judge you, I won't judge you, but for fuck's sake, this is not zombies, and it never will be zombies. Like, fuck, dude, in the last 10 seconds I've been talking, the footage in the background hasn't shown one zombie. Because look, if this game doesn't kill you due to how pampering it is, well, then that less than an hour time limit's gonna have something to say about it. And also, one last thing, how did the older versions of COD Zombies, and I'm talking about World at War Zombies, have more of an identity and more of an understanding of what it wanted to be than the zombies that we have today? I mean, they haven't even made an original map since Black Ops 3, and yet somehow people are still feeding into this Warzone craze. And before anybody says, oh, it's the most successful Call of Duty game ever released, Lethal Company, which is an indie game created by a 21-year-old developer, outsold Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 last month. This one motherfucker right here outclassed the most legendary game series spanning 2 decades. But let me get to the point. In my eyes, being someone who grew up playing every game leading up to Black Ops 2, COD Zombies should and has always represented 2 things: fear and fun. The game gives you the definitive zombie killing action and round-based fun, while still keeping you on edge the entire time. From the second round 1 starts to the point where you are at your wit's end, COD Zombies, despite being somewhat absurd in many regards, took itself seriously enough that it knew what it was trying to be and why it was great. These Warzone Zombies modes have nothing even close to being related to what Zombies always has been. And I've said this for many years and I'll say it again, you can't just do something one way for several years on end with plenty of fans and support for it and just to completely tarnish it by turning it into something completely unrecognizable. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't fucking fix it is the quote of the day, and as JFK would say,
do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.
But anyway, I know this was a huge departure from my usual content, and normal content will resume shortly, but I also wanted to say a big thanks to all of the people that wished me good health in my last video where I talked about some eating disorder that I had, and I wanted to say thanks a lot because I am doing a lot better. I am doing much better, so really appreciate it to all the people that are supporting me, adding me on Steam and asking to play games and shit, which, by the way, I'll leave all of those links down below, my Steam, Discord, Twitter, Twitch, all of that shit. You guys can get access to. Now, going forward, if this is some kind of videos that you guys want to see in the future, definitely tell me that in the comments. I don't know if that's definitely going to be something I'm going to do, but I was also thinking of playing some other games as well, like Lethal Company is a huge one I've been really into, and I stream that a lot on Twitch, so definitely go follow the Twitch if you like streaming, but I'll also be doing a video about that a little bit later. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, share it with everybody you know, and subscribe, and peace out, guys.